I've got this dragon in my garage. You want to see it? It's super cool. Like, come here. Let's see. You open the garage door, and you look in there, and it's like, I don't see anything. There's a couple paint cans, a bicycle, and it's just empty. Well, see, this is an invisible dragon. Oh, an invisible dragon. Yeah. It's invisibly super cool. Well, I've got some flour, so let's spread flour on the floor, and we'll catch the invisible dragon's footprints. Now, you see, this is a very special dragon. It hovers above the floor about a foot. Okay, well, I have some infrared heat detecting equipment for my camera, so we'll measure this dragon. Now, see, this is a cold-blooded dragon. It doesn't give off any heat. But what about the dragon fire? We can surely measure the fire. No, it's cold fire. Cold fire. Okay. So at some point, the question is, what's the difference between an invisible, hovering, cold, heatless, incorporeal dragon and no dragon at all? Nothing. Now you may say, oh, but I prayed to the dragon and my migraine went away a couple hours later. Okay, that's interesting. Could we run the experiment with 50 people with migraine headaches, 50 people with regular headaches, 50 people with no headaches? Everybody prays to the dragon. We see if there's a measurable difference. Can you control for the fact that headaches do tend to go away after a few hours, and so on? Well, but I feel the love of the dragon. I feel him in my heart. When I go throughout my day, I can feel the dragon's presence. You know, I got a parking spot that I didn't think I'd get. I got the tickets to the concert. I prayed to the dragon, and my Aunt Mary's cancer went away. I mean, all these wonderful things happen, and I feel the presence of the dragon. You know, and the dragon explains why bad things happen, and why is there a universe? The dragon brought it into existence. These are not arguments. These are special pleadings to affirm a hypothesis you already want to be true. Okay, that's faith. And that's not a reliable knowledge claim. You cannot hang on to that and convince me that it's true. You may personally believe it. That's fine, but to convince me, you have to do something more than that. There has to be some measurable, empirical test, some experiment we can run. If you can't falsify it in some way, disprove it, test it, get at it through some kind of test, then what are we talking about? Nothing. It's just sort of the end of the conversation. It's just, well, this is my opinion, and that's your opinion. And in a way, this is like playing baseball without the bases or the ball. It's just, well, what are we doing here? Just looking at each other. So it's just an assertion. I just assert there's a God because it makes me feel good. Okay, fine. Listening to Bach makes me feel good. So what have we proven? Nothing. It's just what makes us feel good. It's an assertion. And as Christopher Hitchens said, that which can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. If someone just makes an assertion, you don't have to respond. You say, what's your evidence? If they don't have any, it's like, okay, next.
The ancients used to hear the thunder and see the lightning, and they wondered, what is it? It's a being, an animal, a person.